Hello guys, welcome back. I'm clapynick, and today I'm gonna be showing you this demolition house thing, and I reckon it's pretty cool. It uses command blocks and a lot of them, but it's pretty simple if I break it down. But first I'm gonna show you what it does. So as you can see, here's the house. It's a pretty normal house. Walk in, there's a torch, glass. It's pretty bad, but it's, it's livable. You can live in it. And over here we have, it says the light that is lit up means you can use that control. Now it says demolish house or reset house. So currently demolish house is lit up. But where are the controls? So if I walk over here, it says pull to receive controls. So if I pull this, it says controls, and then it says demolish house or reset house. So now I can click one of these controls. Now currently this one's lit up, demolish house. So if I click that, the house gets demolished and it says demolition house. The house was destroyed successfully. So now the house is destroyed, and as you can see over here, the light has changed to reset house to be lit up. So if I click reset, the house will slowly reset itself. Place all the blocks. A firework will go off, and then it says demolition house. The house was repaired successfully, and then it gives me the controls again. So now if I walk back in, everything's the exact same. Now this has gone back to demolish house, so if I can click that. But say I'm a troll and I want to reset the house even though it's already reset. So if I click this, the block could not be placed. So that is pretty much it. Yep, so that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to show you how this all works. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with pull to receive your controls. So if I break this, as you can see there are two command blocks. So once I pull this, it powers both of these, as you can see. Now, what's inside this one? So inside this one it says play sound random.pop, and that's that pop sound that you hear. It's a very nice sound. Anyway, yeah, so that's the pop sound that you hear. And over here is this massive command. Now this is Tell Raw. I'm not going to explain how I write this in this tutorial or showcase of my redstone build, but I might, if you really want me to. I just learnt this, so I'm not very familiar with Tell Raw or Jason or whatever you call this. I'm not too familiar with it. I can link the website I learnt this off in the description, and then you can learn it off there for yourself. But it's pretty simple once you actually understand it. But this pretty much means text, make the controls color red, and then it says bold, and then it makes more text, demolish house, color blue, so that makes the text. And then there's this thing called a click event. When I click on the command, the demolish house, it will run this command, which is set block at these coordinates Minecraft redstone block. I'll explain that command in a moment. And then it says hover event action show text value left click to destroy the house. Now that's what happens when I hover over the demolish text. And then it says reset, so it does the exact same thing for the reset house. So as you might remember, somewhere in that massive command of line text it said set block at these coordinates Minecraft redstone block. So that's pretty much what happens when I click this. So what that's doing is when I click that, it places a redstone block right here. Now what that does is it powers all these. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 command blocks on the bottom. So only worry about the bottom ones for at the moment. 7 command blocks at the bottom. Now all they do is they place a Minecraft redstone block at these coordinates. Run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 of these grid things. Now the reason these are in grids is because when I was planning out, I had one wall is for this demolishing bit. So pretty much this demolishes a block. So all this demolishes one side of a wall. Maybe say this demolishes the other side, and then say this demolishes the roof, this demolishes the floor, and maybe this demolishes the torch that you see in there. Now, all that gets powered and then demolishes the house. And then, remember how we get this and this to come back to us? So, this is still a demolish command. And then over here it says, it does another tell raw thing that says, demolition house, the house was destroyed successfully. If I go over here, the house was destroyed successfully. Now that just means it's gonna do the house was destroyed successfully in blue, and it's gonna be bold. And then it comes over here and it does that massive text command thing that was under there when I pulled to receive controls. That just gives me the controls again. And then it does do tile drops true. Now over here, when I first power this, it goes do tile drops false. Now that means when this gets destroyed, don't leave any pop blocks off like that. So if I fly over here, this just sets it back to true. Now, that's all that. Actually, this plays that zombie.wood break sound at a certain pitch, so it's not like exactly the same. Yeah, and it plays it over here. Alright, so that's what that does. Now, okay, over here, this still does that thing. This, I'll explain these two command blocks in a second, and these top ones and them. Now this, when I click repair, reset, wait for this to build, it builds, firework goes off, and so this gets rid, 7 of these, gets rid of all these redstone command blocks over here, and it does that so when I power this again, it can redo those command blocks, because if this is already powered, it won't be able to do it again. So that's what that does. And then over here it says place Minecraft redstone block, so it places a Minecraft redstone block over here, and that does set block Minecraft redstone wooden planks, and it places all these Minecraft wooden planks, and also some of these, like the top ones, they do play the sound stepped up wood, which makes the sound of kind of a block being placed. Okay, so now then that places that Minecraft redstone block over there, and then this over here, oops, sorry, makes at a certain location Minecraft air, so this puts Minecraft redstone block over there, and then this is Minecraft air over here, so that gets rid of this redstone block, so then this can be used again, because if that redstone block's already there, it'll just do this. That could not be placed, that block could not be placed. That's because when I click on that, it's trying to place a Minecraft redstone block over here, but it's not letting me, so yeah. So if I get rid of it, it's gonna be able to place it. So that's why I get rid of it. Then these do the bedrock animation falling thing. This is just summoning falling sand with a texture of bedrock. So if I do demolish house, you'll see, I'm not sure if you actually saw it, but bedrock falls onto the house. And then over here, these just get rid of the bedrock without this zero destroy thing. Without this zero destroy thing, because I didn't want it to like explode or anything. And then that's pretty much it for this over here. Then this end bit over here, it does play sound random.anvil, which is like that with certain pitch and certain volume. So if I put that in, that's the sound that makes. And then over here, this is, it says it was repaired successfully, I think. The house was repaired successfully, and that's in the color green. So if you really want a tutorial on how to do this, ask me in the comments and I might do it, but not saying it'll be like the best tutorial ever. And then over here, this sends out that controls thing again. So if yeah, you probably remember it. When I pull that lever, it gives me the controls like that. So the house was destroyed successfully, and then it gives me this, and then this does a firework. This summons a firework entity with a lifetime of 1, so it explodes straight away, and then all this other crazy stuff. And then there's a color at the end, so flicker if it flickers, and then add color. This is the color, these are the colors. That's a fade color, that's the color. So that's how I did that firework. Now this board. So when a redstone block is placed here, this gets powered, and it goes all the way under here to here. And then, so this is still the same line, I think. Yeah, it goes into this NOT gate, and if this was on, this torch would be off, which means this would be turned on, off, sorry. And then if this is powered, as you can see it is, it goes over here, and then it goes into this NOT gate again. This is off, so this is off. And then if this torch is on, this is on. So that's how that works. I think that's all. Don't worry if you don't understand Tell Raw, you can still do this many different ways. Like before, I previously had it. Let me just repair this house. Before I previously had it, so I had items to activate it. So I'll show you what I mean. Like you wouldn't be able to get all this text and stuff, but you could still get the output. Do I still have it? Or did I get rid of it? Oh no, it's over here. Okay. So this, if I get rid of that and put that into here, if I pull this, it gives me. Let me just clear my inventory. If I pull this, it gives me a map and a reset thing. So it used to be, and if I hover over it, it says right click to demolish house, and then this says this resets the house. So when I would right click with this, it would demolish the house, and then when I would right click with this would reset the house. Let me just clear this effect. 100 at player. Okay, So, how does this all get picked up pretty much? So, what you can do is, oh, damn it. What you can do is, okay. I've got a little thing set up. So, these are saying effect at player 100. So when I've got this effect, right, it's gonna send out an output, and then it's gonna do set block at these coordinates. So it's at a block over there. So that's just testing for me. So if I have speed, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna clear that because this is what speed. One is speed, and then this is a time. I think no, this is a how powerful, and this is a time. So it's like, if it's 0, it's nothing. So it's just gonna clear that straight away. And then once it's cleared it, it's gonna come into here and set block 1, which is stone, over there. So that's how that works. So that's just like a wireless redstone thing kind of that you can do. So this could be a redstone block, and then there could be a signal, and you could just do that for the demolish thing, how I kind of did it. But it is running on a clock, so sometimes they stop. And then this one is clear at player 358. Now that is a used map, not an empty map. This is an empty map, so if I search an empty, it's the ID is 395. So if I go and right click with this, it turns into this ID. It turns into a used map pretty much, which is 358. That's the ID of a used map. And then it's like, oh, here's a used map. I'm gonna he has this ID, so I'm gonna clear it, and then it sends off an output through there. So that's how that works. You can do that for the repair thing. Just replace all this pretty much, and then here's the thing that just goes through. It gets powered, and then it gets repaired. So that's pretty much how you can do that without Tau Raw, but I reckon it's much better with Tau Raw, and I might do a tutorial on it. There's still that website that you can visit. That's where I learned it from. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Redstone repeater, let me just place this back. Cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did spend a lot of time into this, so if you did enjoy it, please smack the like button and maybe even subscribe. And as always guys, stay clappy.